Yo. What's up? It's your girl, Danny Digital, and I help creative entrepreneurs leverage their business and protect their intellectual property using the NFT space. And so I should have been here a long time ago. Just keep it funky with you. I should have been here a long time ago, but I don't like the camera, and sometimes I don't think the camera likes me. However, I have journeyed into this new space, and I'm quite excited about it. And being a person who loves to give back to her creative entrepreneur community, I felt that it was my duty, that it was my priority to come and create a space for you guys to learn about this business. Maybe not business. To learn about the NFT space, basically. Because everybody getting rich off of it. So it's our turn, right? Right. That's regardless of what's coming out of my mouth. That's what you want to hear. That's what you relate to, right? Let's get this money. Let's get this money, baby. Okay. So I am taking a huge leap of faith and coming all up out of my comfort zone. And I'm doing this video for y'all. And there will be more videos to come. Basically, to explain to you guys what an NFT is, how to use them, why you should be using them, who should be using them, where you're going to use them, and what you need them for. Okay? All right. So, I talk a lot about them on Instagram, and I actually made a video that I thought broke it down and explained it. However, people keep coming to me and saying, listen, the fuck is an NFT? Right? Every time I have a conversation with somebody and I'm trying to explain it to them, they're like, okay, good. That sounds nice. But what the fuck is an NFT? And I get it because, everybody is not cryptocurrency savvy. Everybody's not crypto savvy. Everybody's not in this world. But because it is such a banging ass space, we want to know what we want to know. And I did as much research as possible to try to find a breakdown of the definition of an NFT. And I didn't come across a good enough one. Not one where it's like, I could sit and explain it to you and you could take the information immediately and apply it. Right? And so that's what I want to try to do. I figured, what better way to do it than in a conversational setting? So I'm bringing this information to you like I'm your good girlfriend. Like I'm your homegirl from down the street. Like you be coming to my mama's family reunions and shit, and you be bringing the macaroni and cheese, and I actually eat it, right? Because, we don't eat everybody macaroni and cheese. But that's how I'm going to talk to you. That's how I'm going to bring this information to you. And hopefully it's good enough to where we can start making these points. Okay? Okay. So I'm going to go through this information as I listen. This being my first video, I don't really think I should talk off the top of my head because I'm a Pisces and I tend to over-explain shit. So I have notes. This is how we're going to get through this today with these notes. So I'm going to be reading from my notes. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm going to cover everything. I probably won't. So the things that I don't cover, or when I go back and look at this video, if there are keywords, phrases, or definitions that I need to include, I'll leave them in the description box, right? And also links to where you guys can contact me, communicate with me, because if you're like me, then shit might not pop up in your head immediately, but you'll probably 2 days later or maybe an hour after watching this video, you'll have some questions. So I'll give you access to me. And you can ask me those questions. And those questions it's gonna help our community, right? So any question you guys ask me, I'll make a video about it. So we'll keep pressing on. What is an NFT? First of all, NFT stands for non-fungible token. It's a tokenized digital asset that cannot be replicated. Okay? So listen, I'm a person who likes eye contact when I'm communicating with somebody. But for the sake of this video, y'all, I'm gonna be looking down a little bit because I gotta read some shit, right? Like I said, it's my first video. I'm not a pro yet. Y'all gotta bear with me, okay? We're gonna come back to this video months later and be like, child, the fuck was you thinking? Okay, so I like to give examples for a better understanding. And when I think about an NFT, there were 3 examples that came to mind, just to kind of give you guys an idea of how NFTs work. So an NFT is basically a representation of a physical entity or product. So the things that came to mind were a car title, a deed to a home, or a marriage license. These are all representations of a physical entity. A car title basically says you are the owner of this particular vehicle, right? A deed to a home says the same thing. You're the owner of this home. A marriage license says that you own this lady. Okay, not really. I'm just playing, y'all. Please do not come in my neck for that. But basically, it's a contractual agreement, which is a paper form of a physical entity. That's what an NFT is. But instead of it being a paper representation, it's a digital representation of a physical entity, which can be anything. And we'll talk about that here in a second. So NFTs can be traded for cryptocurrency. The most widely used is Ethereum. The NFTs are housed on a marketplace of your choosing. The most popular right now is OpenSea, until sold. Once it's sold, the creator, which is you, retains rights to the original version, right? So no matter how many times it's sold, you are the creator. So you have the right to the original copy. But the purchaser of that NFT becomes the owner of the digital version, whereas they can now resell it at a price of their choosing for a profit. Very similar to flipping a home. So with house flipping, if I were to go and buy a home, renovate it, and sold it to somebody else, the only difference between home flipping and NFT flipping is that once I flip the home and I sell it, I've sold all rights to that house, right? But with an NFT, if you are the original creator and you sell it, then you retain the rights. Also, which is like my favorite part of this whole NFT situation, is that you have the option to place a royalty on that NFT, meaning that every time it's sold, after you sold it, you get a percentage of the profit. Let's take a moment to bask in all of the money that's coming our way. Ooh. Right. All right. So, what can be an NFT? Anything. Like anything. Right now, NFTs are blowing up in the art world. Right now, collectors and investors are making a lot of money buying, holding, and reselling pieces of art. But the reason that I'm so passionate about creative entrepreneurs getting into this space is because literally anything can be turned into an NFT. Anything. This plant, y'all, can be turned into an NFT, right? Since it's a digital representation of a physical entity, anything can be turned into an NFT. The digital asset simply provides proof of ownership and authenticity. So me saying this plant can be turned into an NFT, all you got to do is fucking take a picture of the plant, upload the picture of the plant, right? Now, the picture of the plant, will become the NFT. But what it's saying is, this plant is in my house, but I want to sell you the picture of the plant. I upload it, I turn it into an NFT. Now you own the rights to that picture. And if you want to sell it, you can resell it. I'm going to get royalties, but go ahead. And y'all are probably thinking, who the fuck is going to want a picture of a plant? If you are in the entrepreneurial space, then you should be able to sell pretty much anything. And why somebody wants something is your job, right? But we'll talk about it. I mean, there has been photos, literal photos digital JPEGs sold for millions and millions of dollars. But being creative entrepreneurs, the way that we're going to utilize these NFTs, we're not going to be selling pictures of plants. And if we are selling pictures of plants, then it's going to be tied to a meaning and a purpose. But that's for a later time. Y'all gotta like, subscribe, share, become part of the community to get those coins. So who benefits? Everybody. Anybody. As long as you have something of value that is unique, then you can benefit from an NFT. You can also benefit as a buyer or an investor. So it's a great way to break into the crypto world as Ethereum, which we talked about, Ethereum being the #1 cryptocurrency used for NFTs. Ethereum is actually the 3rd most utilized cryptocurrency worldwide. So if you've wanted to break into cryptocurrency and just didn't really know how you were going to do so, this is your opportunity. This is it. Break into it. And so, like I said before, as far as like the investors, they're buying and holding right now. So you can hold it to build the value of that piece of art or that NFT. Wait for the build up. We know when you hold on to something and you have exclusive ownership to it, which is another perk of an NFT, it starts to build value. Once you get it to a certain level that you're okay with, then you can sell. As a producer, this benefits you. The way that it'll benefit you as a producer is it can become a marketing tool, an affiliate link, passive income. As long as you are creative, then the possibilities are endless. Okay? Why? Why get into this space? I mean, why not? But if you really need an answer, I'm a numbers person, right? So if you really need an answer, there are over 300 million crypto users worldwide. 300 million. 300 million. So even if you had to niche down, you still have more access and opportunity than you probably would with traditional marketing. Because 300 million, right? And this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. Literally, what I've learned recently is that there's still only 2% of the world's population know about NFTs or are actually utilizing the NFT space. So think about those numbers. 300 million are crypto users. However, only 2% of the world's population even know what an NFT is. NFTs have only been around since 2017. So it's in its infancy stage. If you've ever been a part of any type of startup or something, if you were in the Bitcoin and Doge craze when the shit was new and you actually were able to make money off of it, then you understand how important it is to get into something when it's fairly new. So the thing is, social media tends to make things seem way smaller than they actually are, right? And if you're hearing about something a lot, you start to get a little nervous and fearful that that particular market is saturated. When that's false. That's untrue. Because I'm telling you, and you can look it up yourself. As far as the NFT space is concerned, only 2% of people are talking about it. So if I were you, I would have gotten into it yesterday. Okay. Also, everybody knows by now what the metaverse is, or have heard of the metaverse. If you haven't, then I'm gonna need you to come from under that rock you've been living under and get with the program. The metaverse is coming, and it's basically a 3D world. NFTs are going to be huge in the metaverse. I want to be the Walmart of NFTs for the metaverse. Nobody else steal my fucking information or my idea. Because listen, when I think about the possibilities, it's just like, yo, get it together. But yeah, that's another why. Because the world is changing and moving to a completely different platform. And NFTs are going to be highly necessary. For instance, with NFTs, like Nike, has recently, not even recently, I think it was like maybe in 2019, they obtained a patent for virtual clothing and shoes. I think they're called crypto kicks. And people were like, why? Because you can't wear them. Like, what we going to do with them? Multiple reasons. Because Nike is Nike, so they know. One of the reasons is for art collectors, people who like to collect NFTs, right? They're going to collect, those crypto kicks, different Nike apparel to have, hold, and increase value. Also, because in this metaverse, you're going to have an avatar, like a sim, and your sim can't walk around naked, because I'm pretty sure at some point they're going to have like metaverse police. And so Nike decided that they wanted to be one of the pioneers in the clothing space. And so you'll be able to dress your avatar, and it's going to be an NFT that you'll have to purchase. The bells are, I see the light bulbs flashing for a lot of y'all. That's what, me too. But yes, that's another why. That's another reason. Also, it's another source of income. Hello. We are in a place where, in a society now where, having multiple streams of income is necessary. Okay. So you need to get into this, if not for another reason, to put money in the bank. The next question: when should I start investing in NFTs? Now. Yesterday. Okay. Like I said, there's a huge buzz going around, but y'all, again, only 2% of the world is talking about it. So the quicker you get into it, the more you can actually become the expert in your particular field or market in the NFT space. And if you position yourself properly, everything that y'all have learned about marketing and branding, if you position yourself properly in this NFT world, baby, money. Listen, I'm trying to tell you. Where, right? And I'm probably going to make another video that's going to explain the where a little bit more, because there are a lot of wheres. But just to kind of give you an idea, to simplify it for now, you have to have a digital wallet, because you mine with Ethereum. You have to have a marketplace where you're either going to store NFTs that you create or purchase NFTs that you're wanting to purchase. And then you have to invest in cryptocurrency. So right now, those are the three things. I personally am on OpenSea right now, but I will be on different marketplaces for different reasons, which will be in another video. Do not limit yourself to just one, because there are marketplaces for particular niches. So like if you're an author, there's a particular marketplace for authors. If you are a collector, OpenSea would probably be the best. But I'm doing research right now, because I myself am going to have NFTs for almost every aspect of my life. And so I'm going to utilize different marketplaces. Just because I don't want to be in one place. That's crazy. And I want to be able to kind of communicate with other people and just have my options open, right? So how? This is the big question. This is where the creativity comes in. People are asking me, like, you keep talking about NFTs, do this, create an NFT, do that. How am I going to benefit from an NFT? How can I create an NFT? What is an NFT going to do for me? As a creative entrepreneur, listen, I get excited when I think about it. But as a creative entrepreneur, there's so many options when it comes to NFTs. For one, you're going to be able to use them to drive engagement, bring awareness to new customers and your current customers. If you are into charity or you have a nonprofit, you can use it for charity events as a donation, or as a way to actually pay for like a dinner or a table. Limited time offers. That's the exclusivity part about it. Promotion, new releases, content creation. You'll be able to use it, especially right now, to stand out from your competitors. Art collection that we talked about. And my absolute favorite that I'm super excited about, that I know for sure I'm going to make a detailed video on, is affiliate marketing. Yeah. I just talked dirty to some of y'all, didn't I? I know. Yep. NFTs as affiliate marketing, boo. How? I mean, okay. I'm gonna give y'all a little spice. I'm gonna give y'all a little sneak peek. I'm gonna give y'all a little into. So there's a thing, like when you, okay, so we talked really quickly, right? About how you create an NFT. If you are the creator and you're selling it, you can actually attach a royalty to it. So a lot of people know the story or know of Tory Lanez selling his album and getting $1 million in, I don't know what they said, like 30 minutes. The crazy thing about that, to me, what stood out to me, I don't know particularly if he attached royalties to it or not, right? But when I was reading about it and finding out the information as I have been, knowing that royalties is an option, I wasn't thinking about the $1 million that he made in 30 minutes. Because what happened was he sold 1 million copies for $1. And so he sold out in 30 minutes. And that the collections and things like that, I'll do another video on. So if there's anything in particular that you would like to know about NFTs, comment and I'll put together a video. But so it was impressive that he was able to sell 1 million copies in 30 minutes. But what got me going was if he did put royalties on each one of those copies, and the people that have them decided they wanted to sell them, imagine how much money that man is going to continue. And the thing about it, what I absolutely love about this is that it's forever. Like, there's no ending to it. So if you put a royalty, say even a small percentage of 5%, he sold it initially for $1. Somebody else, because now it's popular, so they can probably sell that for way higher than $1. Say they sell their album for $5,000. It's 1 million of those, right? And he has royalties. Imagine the money that's coming in. And so that's also very similar to how the affiliate marketing works. There are certain things. I know OpenSea for sure, you can attach bounties to your NFTs. Bounties are like rewards, similar to affiliate marketing. And so what it is, so say for instance, the creator, which would be you have a particular, you have a piece of content that you've created, and you are going to do a course, right? And you're using your NFT as like the ticket to the course. And so anybody that buys a VIP package, they're purchasing the NFT. And so what happens is, if they use that NFT, you use the NFT as a promotional tool for other people to buy like a regular ticket to your course. Like if they're spreading the word, like a referral, right? You set your percentage at 10%, set their bounty at like 2 or 5%, meaning however many times they sell that NFT for you, they'll get that percentage of between 2 or 5%, whatever you set it as. So they can sell it to however many people, and then however many people they sell it to, you'll get that 10%. So that's how the affiliate marketing. And what's so good about it, and so much better than our current affiliate market programs, is that the payment is immediate. They don't have to go through you. Once you set that bounty up, I don't know what I'm looking at over here. This is my hands. I'm one of them people. But anyway, once you set that bounty up, they don't have to go through you to get any approval. They don't have to wait for you to send payment. As long as somebody goes through their particular marketplace, their link, they will have a special link. Purchase that, they will immediately get the reward, and you will immediately get your royalty. So when I say change the game, y'all, I'm not playing. It's changing the fucking game. Okay. So, that was my who, what, when, where, and why of the NFTs. I hope that I've explained it the way that I said that I wanted to explain it to you guys. I hope that it makes even a little bit more sense. I will put together something. I've been having people send me their particular market or their particular line of business so I can create examples specific to them. So if y'all have some, comment. Again, I will leave information on how you can contact me so you can send that to me. And whatever other videos you guys are wanting, needing, looking for, if you're going out into the World Wide Web and you can't find the information that you're wanting to find, or you can find it and the shit is Chinese to you, come back here, let me know, and I'll make a video. I got you. I got you, boo. We family. We family now, man. So, yeah. This has been fun, and I cannot wait to see you guys again. So, love, light, and all of that holistic shit.